It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, 'cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
Florida State, their head coach, joins us now from Omaha. And, Coach, there's a lot to get to here. I just want to start with Omaha. What it represents being back there in this last year for you. As you stand there right now, how do you best describe it to me?
Scott, I got to be honest with you. It's like a dream. I mean, 8 weeks ago, heck, we didn't even know if we were going to get an invitation to the 64-team regional tournament. It was just one of those situations that our guys really pulled together. The leadership showed up, and let's face it, they're the ones that get all the credit.
Well, and they pulled off some big wins, obviously, in some tough spots. I think of all the wins, and you've won more games than any D1 coach there is, but, man, you win at LSU in extra innings to get here. What is that one moment, considering all that went into it? What does that represent to you through all of your amazing career?
I guess when Salvatore crossed the plate, Scott, I just was so happy for the guys, because quickly I thought about, golly, the time that they put in. It was just exhilarating is the only word I can say. It was something that I'll never forget.
And great coaches are always going to say it belongs to the players. But let's be honest, those guys are thinking about you. And I had a coach, Mike, tell me years ago, when you've had success and people know that this is the end, it's like going to your own funeral. You get to find out how people feel about you. And so many people in the game, Coach, are pulling for you. What's that mean to you to know that?
I'm humbled, and I truly mean that. I'm just a guy that really loves the game of baseball. To this day, players contact me from the 80s. That's what I get out of this.
That's wonderful. And this is, like, I get that winning it. And for all the winning, as we know, you haven't won this one. And it would be the perfect ending. And the baseball gods, if they're listening, they'll make it happen. But for you, what would represent a successful time in Omaha?
Years ago, I was kind of consumed, Scott. I was chasing the whale. I wanted so much to win a national championship, and as time went on, I realized I wasn't enjoying what I should be concentrating on, and that's the atmosphere, the excitement, the camaraderie that we have in our baseball world. Gosh, it's just been so much different since then. I'm having a blast. The food in Omaha is second to none.
Well, listen, eat like the king that you are. Good luck. You start with Arkansas, and I mean, I would say have fun, but it's so obvious to me that you are. I just hope that as long as the trip lasts there, that you enjoy every step of it, because Mike, you've earned that. All right.
Thank you very much for those kind words, Scott.
Washer, the catcher, drafted in the 29th round, lifts it into the air to center field. On the run, Dunn. He will track it down in the gap. And Louisville is going to the College World Series.
Michigan would get the last lap. Top of the first, Jordan Wogu singles through the left side, and that's a nice way for the Wolverines to start.
Great job, worked a full count. Now you have your fastest guy on the bases.
2 batters later, 1 out, Wogu on third. Jordan Brewer hits a fly ball to right field, and Wogu tagging from third base. He's safe.
Scored easily, but great execution, driving that ball deep enough to make sure you're on the board first.
Michigan would take it, and they would run with it. Same score, top of the third, runners on second and third. Jimmy Kerr with a huge hit here, rips it down the right field line. Both runners would score. Kerr with a triple, continuing the family legacy. Michigan up 3-0.
And look at that, 2 outs, great 2 outs clutch hitting, but they're not done yet. Third inning, still with 2 outs.
Next batter on, Blake Nelson with a single to left field. And here you said it, Kerr would score from third. Michigan up 4-0.
And that's what you need to do. Keep adding on every chance you get.
To the bottom of the third, we go. Runner on first. Ryan Klein with his second home run of the season for the home run. You didn't think that was too bad of a pitch
No,
either.
that actually was a really good pitch, but only second home run of the year. Wow.
Bottom of the fifth now. Runner on second, 1 out. Dylan Noisy with a line drive, but an amazing play by Akeo Thomas. What a play, Michael.
Yeah, I'm not one that likes the shift, but I guess when it helps, I love it.
They'll take it. The Wolverines in a jam. Bottom of the sixth, the Red Raiders only down by 1 now. Michigan pitcher Carl Kaufman strikes out Kurt Wilson with a great pitch there. Top of the seventh now, Michigan up by 1. Blake Nelson with a grounder to Josh Young, who makes an off-balance throw that gets past the first baseman. Jesse Franklin comes in to score.
Yeah, insurance run is huge. Look at that. 7th inning, just being able to keep adding on, putting some pressure on that defense was great.
After a pitching change in the 8th, it was Michigan closing out in the 9th. Texas Tech down by 2. Jeff Criswell coming in clutch, striking out Brian Klein, the man that had the home run early.
Yeah, he was hot, too. Hit the ball well all day, but a great pitch by Jeff right there, sinking right away from that bat.
The emotion, the excitement settles in for the Wolverines, winning the game 5-3. Michigan with no errors. You knew they had to be nearly perfect coming into this game, and they were just that. Jimmy Kerr continuing the legacy with his dad playing for, of course, the 83 and 84 World Series teams. Carl Kaufman with an impressive 7 innings pitched.
Ground ball to short. Jack Blomgren gobbles it up. Throws to first. And for the first time since 1984, the Michigan Wolverines are Omaha bound. That's Jiffy Bakich, the wife of head coach Eric Bakich. And Michigan has stunned the #1 national seed. UCLA is out, and Michigan is going to the College World Series.
Well, it's just a tremendous job.